The first hour of your shift can either make or break the whole entire day. No one wants to start off the day scrambling, feeling disorganized, overwhelmed, and not getting out on time. Here's my top 5 must-dos in order to set yourself up to have a successful day. Hi there, my name is Melina and I am a registered psychiatric nurse. I'm a relief nurse, also known as a float pool nurse, so I actually work on 8 different psychiatric units within the facility. Sometimes I don't even know which unit I'm going to be working on until I step foot into the building. I like to believe that I'm pretty well informed on what's going on with my patient's care. I rarely miss a break and I'm always out on time. So obviously I've perfected a system within the first hour of my shift and I'm totally willing to share it with you guys. So listen up. Okay, so this should go without saying, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Make sure your patient is alive, whether they're on the unit or they're not on the unit. You wanna know where your patient is most of the time, if not all the time. You really should be doing a quick check at your start of shift, before you go on break, after you get back on break, before you go for lunch, after you get back for lunch, before your shift ends. And that's just at a minimum. I really don't think I need to reiterate that any further. But again, just for goodness sake, make sure within the first hour of your shift, you know where your patient is. This is a 3-in-1, but within the first hour of my shift, I make sure that I go through the MAR, I read the last note from the nurse, and I read the last note from the psychiatrist. This is how you know how the patient's day or evening went. This is how you figure out what the treatment plan is for this patient. And this is how you organize yourself. Does the patient have an odd scheduled time med that needs to be given? Are they on Q4H antibiotics that need to be given at a certain time? Do they need their blood sugars checked before every meal? Do we have to do their vital signs before giving them an antihypertensive medication? You really should know all of this. But that's not to say that I won't go back and reread things because I can't retain absolutely everything that I'm reading, but I need to know the juicy details. This is something that I absolutely do within the first hour of my shift in order to stay on top of my stuff. I think this is done actually within the first 10 minutes of your shift, but figure out when you're going for break. I need to know when I go on my break so that I can organize myself. Do I need to check someone's blood sugars before breakfast? Does somebody have a family meeting at 9? Do they have an antibiotic due at 10? I'm a huge proponent on going on your break and valuing your time off of the unit. Respect yourself enough to allow yourself that time off the unit where you can just go decompress, recompose yourself, and come back full force. Again, in terms of organizing yourself, I am a huge advocate for going on your break. Talk to your unit assistant, even if that's just to say hi. They are part of the treatment team just as much as you and I are. If I have a patient that needs their blood sugars checked before each meal, I am going to touch base with them first thing in the morning. Hey, please don't forget to send them my way because I need to check their sugars before they eat. Not only am I holding myself accountable, but I'm also holding them accountable too because usually they are the ones who are giving out the trays. If I have a patient who we're monitoring what their PO intake is, I'm going to ask them, hey, this is where I put this sheet here. Please don't forget to indicate what they ate, how much they ate. If I have a patient who's on constant care, I'm gonna go and touch base with them first thing in the morning and let them know that they're a fall risk or they're a 2-person assist or what type of care they'll require. If there's a care plan, I provide that with them. I go over it with them. I let them know that I'm the nurse for the day. If they have any questions or concerns, so please let me know because I'm available for them just as much as they are there to help us. I say this gently, but don't be a Debbie Downer within the first hour of your shift. I totally understand that everyone has their good days and bad days. Sometimes I come in and I'm immediately like, hey guys, I'm not having a good day today. I'm kind of feeling off. I'm sorry in advance if I'm a little short. Don't make being a negative Nancy part of your nursing personality trait. It gives people the ick. Nobody wants to be around that. This is my tried and true way in staying organized. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I am on top of my shit. But I would honestly love to hear what your guys' must do within the first hour of shift is. Maybe I missed something. Leave me a comment and let me know. I'm curious.